do now and everything you've ever done up until this point sets you up for tomorrow, sets you up for the life that you want, sets you up for your future. Now, this can, be seen in very different ways. There is obviously the aspect of investments. Every day, every week, every month, every 2 weeks, every time that paycheck hits, you put money in. You put money in a Roth IRA, you put money into the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, whatever it may be, some form of investment. And everything you do today will result positively for your future. Now, I'll give an example of 5 years ago when I started investing. I don't have any of that money anymore because I would, make 20% sell. And I would just buy, sell. I wouldn't let things grow. And when I calculated the growth that I would have had, if I never sold anything and kept investing, I would have had tens of thousands of dollars right now. And this is when I started at the age of 18. And that compound interest would have been absurd as well. Well, not yet absurd to the level it would be when I'm 65. But I'm saying absurd in a level of an extra 5 years of, investments would allow me to have maybe an extra million when I'm 65, per se. Or in the form of the gym. Whatever you do today will affect tomorrow. If you're sore today because you had a gut-wrenching workout, yes, it will affect you tomorrow, like, oh, I'm sore, I'm tired, but guess what it did? When you broke your muscle at the gym the day before, oh my god, this car's trying to fucking, crash in. What the fuck? When you tore that muscle, right? When you break down that muscle at the gym, the very next day, while you sleep those 8 hours, your muscle is growing and healing back. And, damn, bro, I can't even drive. Look at this fucking shit. Bro, these rich ass motherfuckers think they drive like shit. Motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. Regardless. Damn, this really fucked up my train of thought. But that muscle that's tore will help grow muscle tomorrow. And it will not grow immediately, man. It's weeks, months, years. But that consistent growth and that consistency in general, just going at something every day from what you've did for years will affect you tomorrow. And I'm telling, my ambition and passion doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come from few traumatic events. It comes from years of bullshit, years of poverty, years of being made fun of, years of being fat, years of hating my life, right? And all those years just doubled down on the ambition. I've started businesses, man, and I failed horribly. I've invested and I've failed horribly, both in stocks and in crypto. I've done freaking, multi-level marketing fucking schemes that I thought were gonna work. I've done personal brands. I'm doing content right now. I'm doing everything, and I will never stop till the day I die, man. Even if it's 50 fucking years. I will not stop. Do you know why? Because it is more than a number. It is more than a certain thing. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to keep pushing to help people to have freedom. I'm doing this for freedom. Now let's get back to the topic for whatever thing I say. The constant... I'm just gonna have to cut. So, what you do today will always affect tomorrow. And yes, if you eat a big meal today and you pass your calories by 100 calories, let's say a base of 2,000, you eat 2,100. Wow, that was bad. But guess what? It's not the end of the world. Tomorrow, you just eat 100 less. And when tomorrow comes and you're preparing for tomorrow's tomorrow, you're gonna be like, what I do today will help me tomorrow. And what you do every single day will help you for that next day. Because it's not about the calories in that day. It's better for the calories in that week. It's better for the calories in that month. maybe one day was bad. But if you add it up at the end of the month and you still break even, you're good, or even less or more, depending on what your goals are. Or same thing with the gym. Yeah, let's say you miss a day out of 30. Or sometimes there's a month with 31 days. 31 days in that month. You miss one day, you still went 30 days. 30 days more than the competition. 28 days you went to the gym out of 30. You still went more than the other people that didn't go. You still do more than what the person that didn't go did. You know, you're doing more than what the person that didn't do. Now, these little things add up, obviously. And why is what you do today important for tomorrow? Because it's always been like that, and it will always be like that. Whatever age you are, look at the last years of all those years of your life. Everything you did every day affected the next. Big or small, but it affected the next. If for the first 10 years of your childhood, you know, you were fat and eating sugary cereals all the day, what will affect your 11th year, your 12th year, your 13th year? You've already had habits of eating unhealthy, and you're probably going to be morbidly obese, have a high, insulin resistance. You're probably going to be pre-diabetic. You're probably going to have a bunch of other things. You're probably going to be made fun of, and some things might not be a result because you're young. But as you grow, if you decide to go to the gym at age 13 and now you're 18, let's say, that's 5 years of you making a decision of getting better. If you started eating healthy at 13, that's 5 years of you making a decision of getting better. And it's not what you do tomorrow, because people always say, I'll start tomorrow. Start today. Because today could be the day that you look back 5 years from now, you look back and you'll be like, I am so glad I started today. Because today was the day where it helped me 5 years in the future of doing this thing. That's why today affects tomorrow. And that's why everything you do today matters. I'll see you guys in the next one. And stay hungry.